Hello, hello, my beautiful Geminis. How are you today? This is Moonpie Tarot, and I'm about to get started with your December love reading. Please remember this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate for all of you. Just take what fits, leave the rest. I will provide a link in the description box below for the extended reading, which during the month of December, it will be $1.11 or anything more if you would like to add more, whatever you wish to pay for it. Just as a little thank you, Christmas gift thank you. Do just give me a minute or two after this video you've seen this for that link to show up, as it does take a tiny bit of time for it to upload and just to be processed, okay? So if it's not there when the video is over, just give it about 10 minutes and you can come back. I do have other extended readings up there, which if you're cross-watching or if you want to get more information on an extended reading, those readings are $11.11 and they never go higher than that. So I try to stick with the angel numbers when I do my readings, okay? And yeah, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and welcome if you are. Do hit the like button if you enjoy this video, as it does help me with the algorithms and keeping the videos going. Any donations to my channel are always appreciated, but not necessary. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram name is pretty much at Moonpie Tarot. Very simple. All right, so I'm going to take a look. I have a deck here called In the Shadows, Oracle cards, that I purchased on Etsy. And I just want to pull out a couple of cards to see what your person wants you to know, your person of interest. This is a love reading, but if you don't have a person of interest, it may or may not be for you. If there's somebody new coming in and I see that, then I will let you know. Okay, and hello everyone. Thank you for popping in. All right, Gemini, let's see. What is your person? What is their message for you? What is it that they would like you to know? This is for December 2020. December 2020. Okay, I don't know what to say. Okay, so you have somebody here who's not sure how to approach you or what to say about something or situation. Kind of cat got my tongue kind of thing. And you have I am different now. These are messages they want to... So if you have somebody here, obviously they've been making changes in their life. They maybe don't know what to say or how to tell you that. Perhaps you wouldn't believe it if they told you. But if they could tell you, that is what they would say to you, that they have changed, or they're making changes, they're different now, they're trying. And what else? I never used to look at you in that way. Wow. So definitely having a change of heart with how they view you or how they see your love or your relationship. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Oh, first card that popped out, Queen of Swords. Sometimes this could be you or Libra, Aquarius. Sometimes this can be the Virgo card because it is, because I say it is. No, because it can be sometimes. You know, Virgo shares the planet Mercury with Gemini. So the one thing that they both have in common is they're good communicators, Gemini and Virgo. They speak their mind, right? So if you're dealing with a similar sign or someone like that, this person's quite symbolic. The bottom of the deck, Gemini, there is the Seven of Cups. So this is basically similar to, like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to choose, I wasn't sure, that kind of energy. A lot of options, choices, decisions to be made, maybe living in fantasy land, not being possibly sure about something or a decision to make. This can be a card of being non-committal, perhaps in the past, someone that you may have been dealing with. All right, but I'm going to take this mostly as the Queen of Swords being you, And again, we don't sway one side or the other to gender or sex here. This could be male or female. But let's just take a look at the past situation here for you, okay? For your love life. For Gemini, past situation for Gemini. Spirit, what do you want to show us? What's going on with Gemini, or what has happened in the past with Gemini? Okay, well, you have the Ace of Cups, so definitely a blessing came into you. Universe was trying to tell you, hey, you know, love is here. Love is on the table. Also, I did just upload the air signs for the week of December 1st through the 10th, the first 10 days. There is a timestamp in there if you want to get more clarity, or if you're coming from there. I can't remember if that showed up in your, no, I'm not sure. I can't remember if that was in your past as well. But anyway, yeah, there was definitely a new beginning, or something happened in your life. A blessing came into your life in the past, all right? Could have been with a water sign for others. A spiritual new journey, that perhaps you were an opportunity for this, to go on this, some type of a spiritual journey. It could very well have been a pregnancy or a birth, a wedding, all things that have an emotional effect on us, major key developments that have happened in our past that have changed the course of our hearts, okay? So what's going on here in the present for you, Gemini? Okay. You're definitely in this place of speaking your mind, speaking your truth. The challenge is perhaps for you to stay consistent in your life, perhaps with work, or just in general, in all areas, to stay into some kind of a routine in your life at this time. The challenge is for some of you to continuously put an effort into a relationship, or something that you're, you know, doing or working on, relationship, a career. You know, Gemini, you're really, really, really talented in any area of your life. It doesn't have to just be the arts. It's just whatever you get yourself into, or whatever you, whatever projects you get involved in. You're really good at cutting through the fog and seeing things how they are, how they should be. You really don't struggle with that all that much. You know, you're pretty, I want to say, like, clear about things in your life. I feel that you may at times have a tendency to just be a bit scattered, in the sense that you always have something to do, and it may just be a difficult thing for you to just stay focused and have that tunnel vision on one particular thing and just keep going forward with that, okay? Whether that's like a relationship, or something in your career, or whatever it is, whatever's in front of you, you know, you have a tendency, it's not that you're lazy at all. You have a tendency to take on like a lot of things and be kind of, what's the word I want to say? Have a hard time attending to all of them at the same time, because you're just, maybe you're just very social, or even if you're not, maybe you get easily distracted at times. It's fine. The struggle really is for you to stay consistent. And if this is at a relationship or some love situation that happened in the past, it seems like it's just difficult for you to overcome the hurdles of doing the same thing day in and day out. Even relationships take work, and they take effort, consistent effort. So I don't know if that sounds like something that's happening with you. Like I said, it may or may not be for you, but we'll have to see. You know, even if you're in a relationship, or you're just struggling to have love, or something like your love life, it's not advice for you to stay consistent. I mean, it's probably the best thing you could do, but I do see that as an obstacle. Now, what's driving this reading is, yeah, you always have like, you may have a decision to make in December. It could be about a partnership, or about plans or projects, figuring out, you know, what you want to do going forward, okay? And for some of you, this does have something to do with work. Some of you might be like communicators. You have a type of a job that causes you or has you speaking a lot, or speaking or being social, or having to talk to many people. Maybe you don't feel like it or you just don't feel like communicating during this month. You might be more like, what do I do next? Because the wands are about action. So what are my plans? Or about you and another person. Can we make this work? Am I able to put in this effort and to keep this going? Okay, and you may be communicating with someone about this. If you meet someone new, or if this is someone you're already connected to, you may be, you know, I don't know, you might tell them, look, I want to stay and I want to be in this partnership, or I want to try it again. Because I do feel like somebody wants to talk to you and tell you that they've changed. I don't know that you have doubts about this person, but in one particular area, you have doubts that you'll be able to maintain from your side, okay? Let's see what's crowning for you, Gemini. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So you do feel like whatever's happening here, if there's somebody returning or somebody did return, it is in your favor to keep the ball rolling, to keep the momentum going, to keep moving forward. You are thinking about this right now, especially like for some of you, if it's reconciliation. Some of you are not sure if you want to just put in the effort or if you even can. But the Wheel of Fortune, your head, I mean, sometimes I feel like this is like a hamster on the wheel, you know, this wheel just keeps turning and turning and turning. It might be like another go around again with someone, okay? And we do have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, for those of you who need to know. Let's take a look and see. I want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune for you, Gemini. I mean, you definitely have a very positive mindset because the Wheel of Fortune crowns down on you. It's like in your thoughts, it's your crown chakra. It's like, I just have to keep moving. I have to keep going. You know that you have to do this, so whether it's, you know, not returning to someone or starting something new. I don't know. Maybe you're just like, oh, I don't know if I can keep this going. Let me see. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This is overcoming these obstacles. You know, the universe is like on your side about whatever this situation is here for you, Gemini. You know, they're basically coming down, like it's shining down on you, and they're saying, you can do this. You can keep this going. You can remain in your truth and victory and power. You can overcome whatever issues by communicating, and even communicating to somebody, past, present, or future, that you have a little trouble maintaining sometimes. Whether it's because you get distracted or because you're just so excited about things you want to go on to the next. I feel like for some of you, you need to just, if that's your situation, if that is a struggle for you, it's okay. You can tell that person. It's not easy for me, but I will try. It won't be easy for me, but I will try, or we can try again. I'm willing to put in the effort and the work if you are. It's not easy, but I will try, okay? Why? Because I do actually want this partnership. I do want us to have this. I want us to have plans and progress. I want us to travel together. I want us to be together, that kind of thing. Let me take a look at this Ace of Cups, because this looks so beautiful. So this might be something internal for you, Gemini. Okay. Yeah, you must have been presented with a new opportunity in the past. It could have to do with birth as well, or a child, or being a parent struggling. Maybe you're a single parent struggling. with a child, and you might be looking for a partner or hoping a partner from your past will return and, work it, do it with you. If you're single and you haven't met anyone yet, or it's been difficult for you to meet anyone, it does feel like you may need to enlist the support or help from others at this time, because maybe some of you have to go to work, and it's difficult for you, just difficult. But the Ace of Swords is victory, and it's in your favor. Whatever's coming down, whatever's happening in your life in December, it's a favorable situation for you. Let's take a look here. Okay, you have the Seven of Swords. You're definitely going to be tempted to, take the easy way out, whatever that might be. You may also, for some of you, and the story changes a little bit, some of you may need to tell another person, listen, I need you to put in this effort, especially if we're going to reconcile and come back together, or if this is someone new, this is what I'm looking for. I need someone who's willing to be consistent and to, help me maintain a relationship or a marriage or what have you. You might have someone who, says that they'll do this, and they want to show you, but they might have a couple of setbacks. There might be I feel like relapse, this sneak away and not let you know something. I don't know if some of you might be connecting or reconnecting with someone that has some addiction issues or is having a struggle with recovery. You might be saying to them, listen, you have to go and get your healing 3, 4, 5 days a week for us to be together, or something along those lines, right? So all of my cards fell. So give me just 1 second while I retrieve them. We do have the Eight of Wands here, okay? There is something going on with some travel happening here. And good news, I feel, is coming forward for you. Definitely. And I wasn't really pulling this card to sit on any card in particular. I wasn't trying to clarify, but what I feel like is there's going to be some good news. And I also feel like somebody's coming to see you, or you're traveling to go somewhere else, and there's also a feeling of receiving some type of recognition or acknowledgement, whatever you say to someone in particular, they're going to acknowledge this, take it seriously, or acknowledge it because they love you. I feel like there may be something happening here where there's a lot of communication, but it's passionate communication. So let's just put this right here. There is somebody here who's kind of sneaking back into your life, and they're not really telling anyone that this is what they're doing. Okay? And I feel this is mostly for those of you who are single. If you're not single, and this is somebody that you're just having some difficulties with, and you need them to, show up daily for this relationship. I'm just feeling like you guys are going to be, oh, look, the Six of Cups is here. So there is definitely a reconciliation or something about children. You guys are going to sneak away for a little while in December to go have a little love time together, travel somewhere. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you need that kind of a break in December with someone. You just need to get away or get out and spend some time alone. Okay, there's going to be some type of trip here where there's going to be eloping, or you know what eloping is. There's marriage here. This is Taurus energy. I kind of feel like you guys somebody here is changing, and they're ready. They're ready. They're different. They've changed their ways. They're ready to commit. They're ready to, they're either coming to see you, sneaking away, coming to see you, or you are going to see them if you're at a distance to one another, which is what the Two of Wands does kind of feel like to me. There's distance here. But somebody here is like, they're doing it right. They're going in, and you guys are going before like a priest or, a minister or something along those lines. I don't know. Maybe you're going to Vegas. Who knows? I don't know what the travel situation is in the world yet for each country or state, but your advice is like to go for it. Definitely. I feel like actually somebody kind of wanted this in the past. They may have communicated this to you. Either you weren't ready, or you were ready, but they really weren't putting in the effort that you needed, like the proof, or the proof that that's what they really wanted. They're looking at you now, Gemini, with that like, I don't really know that they felt like you were their person. Maybe you were just friends, but now they're looking at you that way. Some of you might make plans. You might have talked about it in the past. Maybe there wasn't enough money to have like a full-blown wedding, and you guys are like, you know what, that's fine. Now, like, all right, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just go make it legal for some, okay? So if you're looking for marriage or, that kind of thing, I definitely see that happening. This can also be about seeking spiritual counsel. So some of you might be, your advice here, Gemini, is to seek some spiritual counseling, or a priest, or get into a spiritual life, or help lead this person into this type of lifestyle. For some, might be very helpful to them, especially if they're in a very negative place, like if they're trying to get recovery or trying to heal, if they're like a kleptomaniac, or they steal, or I don't know, stuff like that. So yeah, it just kind of feels like your advice might also be to stay in a place of morals for yourself, right? Do the right thing, right? Whatever the right thing is to you, whatever is morally right. Stay in a place of integrity. King of Pentacles, okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, for you to try to be as stable as you can, and you might be dealing with someone who has just like an immature energy, and you might need to help them level up and to focus really hard to be successful and career-oriented and business-minded and a good provider. And they may need to, knowing you, Gemini, I'm sure you would like give good advice about how they can, provide that for you, whether you're male or female. And that's really what I feel like this is. Or it's, for you to seek some counsel from a mentor or someone who is structured and stable, okay? That may not have anything to do with this reading. It may just be separate advice, or you may just need to go into that energy and get some help for something. Let's take a look at this other person. Okay, Sagittarius energy, Temperance. So I think this showed up in. Did this show up in the Gemini 10-day reading? I can't remember, because I did 3 in a row, and I can't remember. But whoever your person, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're showing up here as, or just anyone showing up as balanced, in faith, in peace, in harmony, a bit grounded, okay? full of spiritual wisdom and knowledge, this person. And with these 2 cups, you know, it's like, I feel like the heavens are conspiring and giving them messages that you two are meant to be together, you know, to blend. This is like the 2 of Cups. Like you and this person were brought together for a purpose, a higher purpose. It's not just to be in a relationship and, you know, or be married and just, you know, make dinners and do the shopping. It has a much higher purpose to this relationship. It's healing. It's a very healing, or the person that you will be connecting with, past, present, or future, has a very healing energy. They're very wise. What else is going on with them? Okay, they have the Knight of Pentacles. So I see your person of interest, or whoever, making solid offers to you. They're not rushing, right? They just want you to view them as being like tried and true this time around, okay? Which is why I felt like with the I am different now, this is a very stable energy here, okay? Not chasing, but not moving away. It's just standing here in a very stable place with like proof or offer. And that's something that I feel like you kind of needed from this person, or you want, or you need in your love life. And I see them showing this to you in December, giving you some type of a gift. This could be a Christmas gift. There could be like a birthday gift. Not for you, but maybe if it's Sagittarius you're dealing with, December is Sagittarius, hoping to receive a gift from you or something of proof of your love for them, or they want a ring or they want something symbolic of love they'd like to receive from you. If it's not a Sagittarius you're dealing with, then it's just like this person willing to receive and willing to offer as well. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. Okay. Well, you want to be able to work together as a team. Okay. A lot of Pentacle energy. This person, you know, I feel like you need structure from them, and you need safety and security. And your hope is that, I mean, some of you might have a child. Your hope is that you can, a child or children, that you can work together in raising this child properly and with good background, and provide them with the skills that they need growing up or moving forward, to be successful in their life. Because this is like the Apprentice card. This is about school, college, education. I should just say education. This is about craftsmanship. This is about becoming a builder. Some of you might be in one of these positions where you are hoping to attain new skills going forward. It could even be skills in relationship or skills, life skills, to be a good communicator about what you need and what you hope to gain or learn in your life. You fear that you'll forever be starting over. You fear that you'll forever be like a student. And I don't think that's something to fear, because when you're a student, that means that you're always teachable. So if you are like in this place in your life where it's like, am I ever going to, you may always feel like you're having to climb up this ladder, this proverbial ladder all the time. When am I going to arrive? When am I going to arrive? But it kind of feels to me like whether it's arriving in love or, you know, with a person, place, or thing in your life, do we ever really truly arrive? We arrive when we arrive at the pearly gates, you know. Life is a journey. So if you're fearing that you'll forever be having to learn new things or be at the bottom rung, I wouldn't even worry about that, because, you know, that makes you the most humble, and that makes you constantly teachable. So it's a beautiful place to be, honestly, the outcome. Okay, facing these fears and moving forward, right? You have anxiety, Gemini. You have like racing thoughts sometimes at night. But you know what? You reduce from the 9 down to the 6. So I actually feel like you whatever fears you have or what's going on with you in your life, in whatever area it is, I definitely see you getting away from that and managing your anxiety and your struggles very well. You find a way, you know, this looks like 2 people with a child, okay? This might also be, you find a way to alleviate your anxiety, your fears, but this could also be moving. Moving to a new location, to a new home. There might have been some stress and anxiety in regard to that when it comes to money, maybe needing your person to help provide or help contribute, or maybe for you needing to find a way to make more money to provide and contribute, right? Or to working as a team together is what I was saying. So, I mean, this is good. You know, this alone is a little stressful. Nightmares. Try not to be up thinking at night too much, you know, because I do feel like during the day you're a little better and you're like, okay, I can face my fears better because maybe you'll have some support. But it's the nighttime that might have you a little stressed or feeling like you have nightmares or you just don't know what to do. I think your thoughts at times might be too scattered, and it might be difficult to sleep. You might have some fear about conflict or things like that in regard to reconciling with someone, or going the distance with someone, anxiety about that, maybe fearful that they're not going to be able to do it. But it feels like this person, whoever they are, wants to do it. They're ready. They're coming forward with like this, you know, look, this is proof. I'm here. I'm ready. Maybe I just wasn't sure about you in the past, or I wasn't sure that we could make this work, but I've changed. And I don't know how to tell you that I've changed. I don't know what to say. So I'm just going to show you. So it looks really good for you, Gemini. That's really all I'm going to say. It looks really good. I'm going to pull a card from Doreen Virtue's Loving Words for Jesus, for those of you who know and have come to know Jesus. Okay, if you don't, the message, you can still take the message as it resonates for you. There's no book about this, and I'm not a scripture scholar, so we can try and figure out, if it doesn't come to me, what it might mean for you for the month of December. Okay. Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So this is basically saying, I feel like if you're having hard times at night or struggles or you're overwhelmed, pray. That's really what it says. Pray. Seek God. And he will provide for you, is how I feel. You know, when you're in the midst of like something, whatever you're going for, give it up to God. Give it up to God. Let him handle your problems for you. That's why I said, watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. Temptation can be anything. What's tempting for you may not be tempting for other people, and vice versa. So whatever is going on in your life that causes you to feel trapped or uncomfortable, pray about that. Pray to be released from that. And you also have faith in God, okay? And I know some of you don't say God. There are some here who say universe and who say spirit, but I think we have room for all of that here. And you can do whatever you like, of course. But whoever needs to hear this, have faith. And this also, look at this beautiful picture. If you have a child or children, they're being watched over. And I feel like that's really important for you to know. You don't have to, you're the protector of that child, but ultimately they belong to the Lord. And your child or your children are Jesus's children, whether they're with you here on earth or not. They're being well taken care of, and I feel like that's a very special message for a very select few people. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here, Gemini. I hope that you enjoyed that. And I am going to go over and get started on the extended reading because I want to see, what's going on with your person, a little bit more in depth about their energy or what was happening with them. And give me a few minutes if you're watching this now, that reading has to be created and then uploaded, and it takes a couple minutes to stream and get uploaded. But again, the link will be in the bottom, and that reading will be $1.11. So if you don't see the link yet here, just go over to my Gumroad account. It's gumroad.com/moonpie. And you can see all the readings that I have. They're $1 for the month of December, and then I do have some that are $11.11. So, that's it for you guys. I wish you all the best. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I will speak to you very soon. All right, take care.